everything that happens in Washington in 2020 will be overshadowed by one looming event: the presidential election campaign. In November, voters will go to the polls and decide if U.S. President Donald Trump deserves another 4 years in the White House.
In the way that we need to.
The Democrats plan to stop him, but just who will lead the charge is still to be determined. Nominating contests for Democratic candidates begin in February in Iowa.
It's a total sham.
Democrats will no doubt use the impeachment of the U.S. president as their opening argument.
Article 1 is adopted.
The U.S. Senate is expected to debate the issue in a trial after Trump was impeached by the House of Representatives. But it's unlikely the Republican-controlled upper chamber will vote to kick Trump out of the White House, leaving voters to decide. Still, accusations that Trump abused his authority by pressuring Ukraine to investigate a political rival, the basis for his impeachment, will haunt his campaign. Immigration will also be a divisive issue during the election. In 2020, the Supreme Court will rule on an immigration matter that's further divided Americans. They'll decide whether some children brought illegally into the United States by their parents can stay under a program that Trump ended. The program is known as DACA.
Women are the most powerful force in the world!
The Supreme Court will also hear arguments on a Louisiana abortion case that could decide the future of the law legalizing the practice. The case will open old wounds. Trump has appointed 2 conservative justices, and at least one of them, Brett Kavanaugh, faced a difficult nomination in 2018 that split the country, partly stoked by fears that the right to an abortion is under attack. In June, the U.S. president will also host the meeting of G7 world leaders at Camp David. Expect ongoing disputes over Chinese trade, European Union tariffs, and NATO to come up. Amidst all of this is the future of Donald Trump's tax returns. Since his election victory, the U.S. president has fought every court battle to release them. But now the highest court in the United States is set to rule on whether Trump's personal tax information should be public. Kimberly, Halkett, Al Jazeera, the White House.